Okay, Friday morning on BBC Radio 1. It's time for our guest today. Good morning, Niall.
Good morning, Grimmy.
How are you?
I'm great. I've got a bit of a chest infection, but apart from that, I'm feeling good.
I like your attitude in life. Apart from the chest infection,
apart from that really
I'm
rattly
good.
birdcage chest.
Do you know what? I didn't notice it until we got you on the microphone.
Cheers, thanks.
I know it sounds a little bit like that.
Oh, Jesus.
A little bit rattly. You look good, though. You look proper healthy.
Yeah, well, I've been on holiday, so a tan helps.
Yeah, looks great. The blonde's gone.
The blonde's gone.
It's great.
Everyone keeps telling me I look a bit more mature.
Yes.
Would you agree or not?
I'd say you look a lot. You look more mature, and you look. Now the blonde's gone. You look richer.
You too, actually, since you got the blonde now.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know what I was thinking with the blonde. I saw like you and I saw Bieber and I was like, I'll do that because, you know, we're a similar age. And I thought, I'll dye it blonde, and it looked bad on me, man.
It looked all right.
No, it did not.
Then you went with the buzz cut.
Yeah, that didn't look good either. I thought
it's good to see the high fringe back.
It's the iconic.
It's Grimmy, don't it?
Do you know what I mean?
The iconic.
The iconic look is back. It's back. But how are you? How was the holiday? Could you imagine it's quite hard for you to have time off and to have downtime? How was it?
Yeah, it was good. I've just been going crazy in the studio, so to have a few days off on my way back home. It was great. I was down the Bahamas for a few days.
Oh, yes.
It was lovely.
Did you do anything or just like beach?
Yeah, I just swam with sharks.
Yes.
Did a bit of snorkeling.
Yes.
Just general swimming, to be honest.
A lot of water activity.
Yeah,
You didn't actually touch land for a week.
No, I didn't.
He's a half amphibian. Did you? How did you find the shark experience?
Weird. They're like nurse sharks. They feel like sandpaper.
Yeah.
And they're all. We were talking about this before we came on. They're all a bit like sloppy. And just bounce off each other, and it's all a bit weird. But yeah.
Yeah,
they're sharks. They're still scary.
They've got no teeth, so the people who like take you on these trips are always like, don't worry, they won't bite you. They just suck on you.
Yeah, Jesus, thanks.
But they're big, aren't they?
No, they're usually like 10, 15 feet.
Was there any moment where you were like, I'm not getting in?
Yeah, for the first 20 minutes, it was like, not a chance. And then,
who did you go with? Because I went with all my mates, and I didn't want to be the one to wuss out.
Yeah, I went with all my mates as well. It was just, I was the one that was wussing out, and then someone handed me a snorkel. I just got in.
Do you ever think, like, because you've been so successful in your life, that something bad's going to happen to you?
I feel quite lucky, actually.
Like you're like, oh, I'll be the one that gets hit by the shark because I've got the pop career.
Yeah, you're like, you said that phrase. Well, knowing my luck, I'll probably get bitten here. It was, well. Yeah, I've been fairly lucky in my time.
Very lucky, actually. Yeah, you swim with those sharks. And then how is it to be like back, say, at work, knowing that everyone's gonna hear this?
It's always like a nerve-wracking time. Like I wrote this song like a few months ago, so I've been waiting for people to hear it. It's obviously a lot different than the first one I brought out. Very different, actually.
It really is.
But I just like, they're the flavours on the album. Some of the low stuff is like finger picky, like This Town, and then the up tempos are all kind of different and show off all the different types of styles that I like to listen to.
Should we play it now?
Yeah, go on.
Do you want to introduce it?
I'm Niall Horan, and this is my new song, Slow Hands, on Nick Grimm Show.
So there we go, Slow Hands from Niall on BBC Radio 1. Niall is our guest this morning. That sounds good, that song.
Thanks very much.
I really, really like it.
I'm glad you like it.
First time we heard that last week, we were all singing it in the office.
That's good.
Which is a great sign. Like, we didn't know the words, but we were like, we all knew it now. We'll learn the words. There were two songs up for the next single. Right.
And then I started playing them to friends and family and stuff like that, and it was a no-brainer which one it was going to be. Like, everyone was just singing it.
Did they love it straight away?
Yeah, which is great.
Is it weird to do that? Because when you've made a song and, it's all you, and you've made that, like, is it weird playing that to your friends and family and getting their opinion? Because your friends and family will be brutally honest.
Yeah, it's all, like, it's tough enough, like, playing it to the public. So playing it to your family and friends, it is brutal, but thank God they liked it, and if they didn't, they're lying to me. So,
and we're here now. It's too late.
Yeah, you might be doing the same.
I'm really not. I promise I'm not. I'd just say slow hands there. Anyway, and how does it feel like knowing now that is out there and that the world, and quite literally with you, the world will care about this and the world will want to hear it? Does it feel scary or exciting knowing that millions and millions of people will have heard that and have an opinion on it?
Yeah, it's a nerve-wracking time anytime you've got new music. You're always nervous. You want to try and please people. You won't be able to please everyone, but I've pleased you. I've pleased my mum.
I mean, who else is there, Niall?
I think that's it, to be honest.
That's it. Me and Mum. That's it. And do you ever worry about like the public reaction? Like, do you check Twitter and see what your fans are saying?
Yeah, but it's always like good to see, you know, a nice reaction online. You know, I'm not really competitive with the charts or anything like that. I'm more competitive with myself, which is, I think, probably a better way to look at it.
Probably a harder battle as well.
Yeah, honest to God, yeah, you're always like competing with yourself, but it's set. I'm just excited. It's a good time.
It's an exciting time.
Yeah, it is.
Last time I think I saw you, not seen you for ages actually, was probably Teen Awards.
Yeah.
When you did This Town.
That's right, yeah.
And you did it live and the first time. And how was that moment, like going out on that stage? Because, you know, you and the boys from 1D are so comfortable on stage because you did it every night for like 25 years or something. But like, how was it going out on your own? And how is like this new time in your life where it's, you know, you're on your own now?
That time I didn't know what to do with myself. It was like, that was like the second time I performed it. I went on Graham Norton a couple of days before that, and then I was literally standing on the stage kind of waiting for the lads to appear.
Like Liam?
Just where are you?
Liam!
Louis will just come out of the toilet anytime soon. Now, hurry up. But yeah, that was weird. And then at Teen Awards, as you said, that was the first time I played to, what was there, like 10, 11,000 people in there, and that was very scary. But I'm starting to get used to it now. It's you know, as you said, I'm used to performing live, so I'm looking forward to just playing more than one song. I did like a stretch of radio shows in America at Christmas, and I was literally like, I just like wanted to do more songs. I only had one song in the bag, so I'm looking forward to having two now.
Yeah, he's got two now, guys. Get him booked. Get in contact with him on Twitter. 2 songs. How do you do your writing? Do you like go to the studio? Because when we had Harry in the other week, he was saying he would go and work there and like sort of like a job, and you know, wake up, go to the gym, and then attack it like that. Whereas like Rita, for example, she likes to just sort of go in at night time, work in the night.
Urban hours.
Urban hours.
Yeah. I'm a little bit different than that. I'd be more along inclined the way Harry did it, where it's just like every song is different, but I try and do like set up block studio time and go in with writers and, you know, come in with ideas and stuff like that and write that way. Or my favourite song on the album I wrote sitting on the couch watching a Man United game on telly.
Oh, the song Man United, I love that one.
Yeah, it's a great song.
It's like, here we go, here we go, here we go. It's a cover, but it's a classic tune.
It's about you as well, because you're a United fan, aren't you?
I am a United fan. Yeah, well, loosely, sort of bullied by my family.
Yeah.
So when you're writing songs, I think it's such a talent writing songs, because were you doing that when you were in 1D?
Yeah, we always wrote together and stuff like that.
Did you write any in 1D that you were like, hey guy, and then you're like, actually this is good, I'll keep this for my solo project?
No, definitely not.
Did you not?
No, I was
you
always...
didn't write Slow Hands and then you think, I'm going to keep this for myself. This is a banger.
Imagine if we just announced that now.
This is a great second single.
Slow Hands could have been 1D's second single.
Yeah. And actually you're like, no, I love that for myself. Do you play stuff to them? Like, because, you know, you've got such a good working relationship with them because you know, hugely successful together. Do you like have to call them and play them that? Because we've got to work out a schedule here. Yeah. Because essentially we've got like 5 new male solo acts. So you can't all be releasing it on the same day because it would be a tabloid frenzy. No. So you must have to be like, right, when are you releasing it? When are you releasing it?
Well, Harry's coming next week, isn't he? His album's comes next week.
Next week. Yeah, so there must be some sort of planning. Do you like have a little WhatsApp group of...
There's a bit of an email chain going on, but we don't try and work it like around each other. If it falls, it falls. It's happened before. But like we're all kind of like weirdly perfectionists, so we don't play anything until it's completely finished because we don't like early demos and stuff like that. But yeah, that's the next step for me, to go and play stuff to the boys. They're always like asking when's it coming, what you doing. I do the same to them. So yeah.
Have you heard Liam's? Because all we keep hearing is Liam's music's on the way.
Yeah, that's all I keep hearing too, but I haven't heard anything.
Yeah, we've not heard it.
Pay up.
Yeah, come on. All we've seen is The Chain. Have you seen The Chain?
Have
you not seen The Chain?
Payno's Big Daddy
Has
Chain.
Has he won the lottery? What's happened?
I don't know.
The Chain is on. I'm guessing it's that chain is such a chain that I could not pull off.
2 chains.
Like that chain is like heavy, really heavy.
It is heavy. I've actually put it around my neck, and it is heavy.
If we get him on the show, he better bring me the chain.
Yeah, when he comes on,
chain. I need the chain. I want to see you wearing it. I need that. Right, we're going to play a song. Is there anything that you are loving right now, Niall, that we should play on Radio 1? And we can play this on the show.
Let's play Harold's tune.
Shall we?
Yeah.
All right then.
Sign of the Times.
Let's play
Harry
it.
Styles.
Here we go then. I've heard of him. Niall just said during that record, anything else? That wasn't the end. That was merely a start.
We're
to
back.
Niall.
We're back. I'm sorry.
That was Harry Styles there on BBC Radio 1. Niall's like, we done. Are you busy? You've got to go.
Yeah, I'm doing a couple of things today.
That was Harry there. Sign of the Times on Radio 1. How did he? When did you first hear that song?
On the radio.
No way.
Yeah, he's been like secretive.
Yeah.
Hasn't it? Have you noticed that?
I had to hear Sign of the Times because we were playing it for the first time. But I don't know if he would have played it to me.
No, he probably wouldn't have.
I don't think he would.
He's weird like that, isn't he?
Yeah. If I do make something, I would literally be screaming in the street, look at this! Like, I can't. I've told everyone in the office you're on the show.
Yeah.
I can't keep that secret.
I wouldn't be able to either.
I won't be able to keep it secret. I saw that you tweeted him and you were like, oh, well, yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
And you congratulated him publicly. How do your fans like react when you do something like that? Because when they see you guys interacting, they go mad.
Yeah, but they like, if we don't tweet each other, it's just like uproar.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, they hate each other.
Yeah.
No, they're not tweeting each other. They must despise each other.
Uh-huh.
He must hate that song. In fact, I really like the song. It's the fact that we just played it.
And then now they'll create conspiracies that Niall doesn't like it because he's got a phobia of signs.
Yeah, Niall doesn't like it because he's got his own song coming out, so he must hate it.
Yeah, they're beef.
competing. Yeah,
he wanted to wear those silk dragon trousers on Graham Norton, and
exactly. Was mad into that suit and the cravat.
Yeah, I mean those trousers.
Come on, Harold.
Come on, Harold. Why don't you get a pair of them on?
I might do.
Yeah,
yeah. I just bought a
Liam's
cravat.
chain, Harry's trousers. You look absolutely mental.
My paddy cap. We'd look at that'd be some outfit.
Can you imagine? Wow.
We're extraordinary lads.
Because you've done the public tweet to Harry now.
Yeah.
Like you said, now that you've done that, you're going to have to forever publicly tweet all members of 1D whenever something comes out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like when it's someone's birthday. Just say if I tweet Louis, I'll tweet Liam, and I won't just. I missed Harry's by a day, and I'll just go. Well, there's no point in the belated tweets. Like he's not happy it's Harry's birthday.
Wow. Yeah. He's a horrible person.
Honestly,
they absolutely hate each other.
I wonder what he got them.
Yeah. How is it when you see them on the telly? Like, do you ever see Louis and Steve Aoki and think, oh, I used to be Steve Aoki. He used to hug me like that.
He used to hug me like that. Yeah. I'm gonna get myself a sidekick. Be like Pinky and the Brain.
I feel like your sidekick, and I really like this as a sidekick for you, is Ollie Murs. I feel like you have a good friendship with him.
That's fair enough.
And I think that's a good person in the industry to be friends with.
Do you reckon? Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, yeah. He's great. He called me the other day. He's like, oh, Niall, I'm going to be in LA next week. Oh, where are you, mate? Can I come and watch you on the telly when you do the shows on the telly, Ellen and that?
But he's a good person to have because he's fun.
Yeah.
He works really hard. He's like fun, like to go out with, but not a lunatic.
Yeah.
Like you can go and have a big night with him.
He's pretty well rounded, Ollie.
Yeah, he's a good rounded guy. Isn't
so
he?
for all those single women out there, I think he's on the prowl at the minute.
Yeah, I think he is actually. Yeah, I keep seeing his fitness videos where he's like lifting like tires. And he's like just lifting a tire. It's basically saying, I can handle myself. I'm pretty fit. But yeah, if you fancy Ollie Murs, just give him a tweet now. You're good friends with Shawn Mendes, right?
Yeah.
Are you going to work with him? Because I saw that video of you and him singing in a dressing room somewhere.
Yeah, that was actually my sitting room. Thanks.
Was it really?
Yeah. Your sitting room looks like a dressing room.
I was like, it was weird that you've got those platinums. That was in your living room.
Yeah. After the AMAs, the American Music Awards. But yeah, I'd love to. But like, it's just finding time.
Yeah.
Like he's over here touring. I'm going back to the States. It's all a bit mad, but hopefully at some stage do something together. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be a good guy to go to.
He's a good lad too.
He's a good lad. Yeah. Should we have some Shawn Mendes now? I think it's only right. Here is Shawn Mendes on Radio 1. We'll chat more to Niall after this. Shawn Mendes on Friday morning on Radio 1. It's Grimmy with you on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show. Our guest today is Niall Horan. You will know him as a music legend, of course, but also I wanted to ask you about something else that you started doing, something that you and Bieber have been doing, and it's made me want to do it as well, and that is golf.
Golf? Yeah.
I never ever wanted to do golf, and now I see you doing golf and Bieber doing golf. I'm like, maybe I'd like golf. My friend George has started doing golf.
Yeah.
Doing golf?
Doing
Playing
golf.
golf.
Playing golf.
Doing golf.
We all started doing golf.
They're all doing golf.
Yeah.
Do the golf fraternity love you because you and Biebs are making golf cool?
Yeah, we're trying our best.
Yeah.
I know, it's just...
Are you the David Beckham of golf?
Well, I wouldn't say that, but definitely not as cool as David
You know, the
Beckham.
person who's making it cool and sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know what I mean?
Why, was football not cool and sexy before
I don't
Beckham?
think so. I'd never even heard of it before David Beckham.
But yeah, golf's great. I'm big into it.
How often are you playing?
Not as much, now that I'm busy, not at all, but I was playing like 3 times a week.
Do you know what we wanted to do? But we have to do this when it's album time, maybe.
Yeah.
Rather than doing an interview in here,
Yeah.
me and you are going to play golf, and then we'll film it or something.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play a few holes.
Golf
I'd
cart.
love to see you swing a golf club if you've never played it before.
No, do you know what? My dad was desperate to get me into sport, right?
Yeah.
Tried with football. Didn't like it. Then he was like, let's do golf, loves golf. And I tried, and he booked me like an intensive training thing
really?
of golf. Yeah. I went the first day, and then I just
Never went
went
again.
again.
Right,
Yeah. So I've used the stick to hit the round thing once.
The stick to hit
So,
the round.
do you know what I mean? I've got the terminology down.
Fair enough.
And I like the social aspect of it. Having a little wander,
Yeah, yeah.
little pint after.
Yeah, and there are pints during as well. It's good. It's
During?
Yeah, I think you'd like it more than you.
How do you keep it cold during? Like if you're on hole,
Yeah, they have little
hole
like
8?
they have little like buckets of ice on the side of the buggy. Like it's
Oh,
it's right
yes.
down your street.
Like I said, you live the life that we want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
All right. Well, when the album's done, we'll do
We'll
the
do
golf. We'll do the golf.
do the
We'll do the golf. Galway Girl on Radio 1. Niall Horan is our guest on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show this morning.
hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, we need to talk about that song because Ed Sheeran, right, he said that he is making Irish folk a thing again. And I feel like if anyone should have done that, should have been Niall's territory. How did you feel when you heard Galway Girl?
Well,
and
he
were you
released
like,
he released his album 6 months before mine.
that's true.
So there's that too.
there is
But,
that element of it now.
Yeah,
You
but
are correct.
he probably is. He just looks up more Irish than me, doesn't he?
He does look really Irish.
Like he's ginger.
Yeah.
You know, his whole family are from southwest of Ireland or
Yeah.
something like that. Like he's all over the Irish thing.
He's all over
Like
it.
his cousin. He brings his cousin with him everywhere, and he's Irish.
Uh-huh.
And it's a whole Irish thing. But I am more Irish. I don't look it, but I am.
But he is.
But yeah, I think I'm doing it. I'll be doing it from a different angle. I am Irish.
So you don't need
So
to
when I
prove
sing,
anything. Do you know what I mean?
It's just an Irish guy singing.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
You don't have to prove it like I bet the people in Galway are going crazy for that.
Yeah, he shot the video. I think I seen someone online.
Yeah.
He shot the video in Galway. Shut down though. Basically, that city must have fell apart when he came in.
he must have gone mad. That.
Yeah.
And are you friends with him? You've wrote with him, haven't you?
Yeah. We used to hang out a lot when we were younger. I still talk to him all the time. You have to get him on email these days, as you
Yeah.
know. Yeah, the whole phone situation. But he kind of emails like he texts, so he must just constantly have Wi-Fi.
See, here's my thing with Ed, right? He doesn't have a phone, which I really like. 'Cause
Yeah,
he
I
wants
like
to
that
be. He wants to be like, present, and in the world that he's in.
Yeah.
If you were sat on your phone all day taking selfies, you'd miss, this incredible, thing that you guys get to see.
Yep.
But he will email, and like you say, he emails like he texts.
Yeah.
So does this just mean he doesn't have a phone? He has an iPad, which is essentially a massive phone.
Yeah, it's like trigger happy TV.
It's like,
Hello?
so he doesn't have a phone, but he has something bigger.
Yeah.
Because he's not like, my email hours are 9 to 5.
Yeah, yeah, he constantly is emails.
constantly
And it's
emails.
really quick replies. You're like,
Yeah.
oh, Jesus, that was a bit of a shock.
He just needs to get a phone.
Yeah, just get the phone
Just
back.
get a phone. Just get a phone. Right, let's play some music, and we'll have more from Niall after High Contrast. Contrast on Friday morning on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show. Today, it's Niall Horan Day. Now, I think that, Niall, you have a really nice life. I think out of anyone your level fame, we think that you're really sane. And we always
you.
think if we'd be a pop star, we'd be Niall.
Would you?
Yeah.
You've always been a fan of Niall, haven't you?
I have always been a fan of Niall because I think you get to go out, you write these great songs, and you get to go on tour, and you get to do things like go on Ellen.
Yeah.
But I bet you're really good in the pub on a Sunday afternoon.
Yeah.
And you just have a pint in your flat cap. But how do you stay grounded? My point is you're pretty easy to be around for your level of fame. Some people are difficult when they come in here.
I don't know. It's just being me. I've always been the same.
Uh-huh.
You got a good group. There's a good Irish contingent over here in London.
Yeah.
That we all go to the pub on a Sunday.
But do you ever have moments where fame is like too annoying or too like, oh God, Wish I want Niall off of pop music.
Off of pop music. Sounded like Keith Lemon there. Sometimes if I want to go and see a city, if we were on tour, I remember being stuck in, like, you know, no offense, but like not the greatest city in the world, but Charlotte, North Carolina. And I remember being stuck in a hotel for 2 days in my room, just walking around in my boxers with nothing to do. Couldn't get out of the hotel, and I remember being quite angry that day. But apart from that, I'm pretty. I would like to see cities more.
Yeah. But I guess it's hard to see the city that you're on tour in, because that's your peak fame in that town. Do you know what I mean? If you're on tour in New York,
exactly,
everyone in New York's
they
like,
know
Niall watch.
Yeah.
So you've got to do, I don't know how you would actually do that. Well, it's one for management to work out. And what about like when people are asking for photos and selfies, does it ever get to a point where you're like, oh, I can't do my 85,000th selfie today?
Like if one person comes up to you and they know what's going to happen next, that's the worst selfie to take. Like if they know that if they take a picture, the whole pub is going to turn around.
Yeah.
That's when it's annoying. But you know, if people are clever and I'm fine to take as many pictures as you want.
Have you ever asked anyone else for a selfie? Have you ever seen a famous and been like, oh my God, Whoopi Goldberg?
I've actually, one time I went to watch Novak Djokovic at the US Open, and in my the seat next to me, I just sat down and just looked to my left, and Jamie Foxx was there.
Yes.
And I just thought that was a cool one to have.
That is a good one to have, yeah. How did you approach it? Because maybe people can
We were just talking about 40 love.
Dude.
Look at the speed of his serve. It's great. Can I have a selfie?
Can I have a selfie?
Yeah.
Can I have a selfie? I've got a really good idea of something that I want to do with you, which is really fun, because there's a lot of people out there making money out of looking and sounding like Niall. To be discussed after this. Friday morning on the Radio 1 Breakfast Show, Niall Horan is our guest. Niall is here today because he's got a brand new song, Slow Hands. He's just released his second single, and it's really wonderful. But that's not the thing that Niall is worrying about this morning. He just said, oh, I'm getting nervous. I presumed he meant about the song. You're like, oh, I'm getting nervous.
No, not about the song.
No, he knows that's killer. What we're going to get Niall to do now is something incredible. There are a lot of One Direction tribute acts, and now you've all gone your separate ways. There are lots of Niall solo tribute acts.
Genius.
So what we're going to get you to do is call and try and book a Niall tribute act.
Okay.
Now, you're Niall, so don't be you. You're going to have to take on a different character.
Give me a name.
Who do you want to be?
Just give me a name.
Dave.
Hello, Dave.
And Dave, what accent are you going to go for?
Dave's from London, I presume, is he? I don't know.
Yeah, the London area.
I don't know. I just talk like this.
Yeah, he can't remember where he's from, Dave. He's all over, really.
I just want to get you to play at my mate's 30th birthday.
Yeah.
From Hounslow.
Perfect. So we're going to give this guy a call, and all you've got to do, Niall, is try and book Niall, well, fake Niall, for your friend's birthday.
I honestly don't know how long I'm going to last. I'll give it my best.
And just interview and get him to, do his best Niall impersonation to you.
Yep.
We want to hear the singing voice. We want to hear the speaking voice. Quiz him about Niall's life, your life. Okay, should we give him a call then? We've tracked a good Niall impersonator down. He's not expecting this call at all. Let's give the fake Niall a ring right now.
Hello?
Hello, is this Liam, the Niall Horan impersonator?
Yes, it is indeed.
How you doing, mate? How's things going? Is it a good time to talk?
Yes, absolutely fine, yes.
All right, I was just my name's Dave, and I was looking to book you for my mate Sarah's 30th birthday.
Right, okay.
It's on June 33.
June the 30th?
Yeah.
Right, I should... One second, I'm going to check.
Well, I was just before you go any further, like, just because there's obviously a lot of Niall Horan impersonators out there. How has it been since One Direction went on hiatus? Have you like the whole band split up?
My band did split up. Yeah. It was only kind of December time we split up. I think it was just because other people had some different commitments and things like that. They couldn't go ahead and do it anymore.
All right. How's the accent, by the way? The Irish accent? Because obviously you're clearly Scottish.
Yeah, it's not. My Irish accent's not great. I'm not going to lie.
Oh, give it a go.
I've never been asked to really do it, so I've never tried it.
All right. Well, you might want to get working on that, I think. Could you sing a little bit like a chorus of This Town or something?
I sing.
Yeah. Just to get an idea.
Right this second.
Yeah. Just like sing a chorus of This Town or something.
I need to I'm not really warmed up and I'm not long up, so I would be a bit rusty. What would it be for? Is it just like an appearance kind of thing?
Yeah, you just come on. Obviously, Niall's got an album coming out and he's going to have another song out soon, so you probably get practicing a new one, I guess, and come in and play a couple of songs. If you could play the guitar for This Town, it'd be fantastic. But yeah, it's going to be that night, June 30th, and yeah, just come in and play a few songs. Like, you're obviously a big One Direction fan, yeah?
Yeah, I do listen to them. Yeah.
Yeah. Who's your favourite?
Niall, probably.
yeah, me too. Handsome man, really handsome lad. Is there anything like you don't like about Niall?
Okay, I've not actually. Well, I've only met him kind of once, but it was very, very brief, so I can't really, I suppose, judge someone.
What was he like?
Yeah, well, I didn't. His security wouldn't let me get a photo with him, which was quite disappointing. But he was a nice enough guy. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's weird. He's usually really good at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, all right, mate. Well, give me a shout if you get a chance.
Right, no problem. I'll get back to you and let you know.
So there's no chance that you could sing, just a little, just so we know like who to book, and because obviously I'm talking to a lot of Niall impersonators today on the phone.
Yeah.
Is there no chance of just a quick like half a chorus? You know, if the whole world was watching, still dance with you, highways and byways.
Yeah. Well, if the whole world was watching, I'd still dance with you. Drive highways and byways to be there with you. Over and over, the only truth. Everything
comes back to you. You still make me nervous when you walk in the room. Them butterflies, they come alive when I'm next to you. Right, bud?
This is no chance.
It is, yeah. You're on BBC Radio 1, please do not swear. I'm on McGrimmy, bud.
Hello.
Mate, what the hell?
Actual Niall! Niall, meet Niall.
What the hell?
Hello, Dave.
Oh, God, I'm actually...
Hey, Liam, good singing. You sung with Niall then?
Oh my God, man.
So are you coming for a pint of Hounslow or what?
Are you going to be there?
No, I'm not. Either is Sarah. Oh, that's funny, mate.
Apologies for ruining your song.
No, you did a great job.
You did a good
job.
job.
It made me join in.
Oh, mate.
Mate, thanks for being such a good sport. That was funny. Sorry about that. Grimmy made me do it.
Well, that was a pretty good audition because you've done it on Radio 1 with Niall and all of Niall's fans listening. So if you do...
I do apologise, guys.
It sounded great. It sounded great. Hey, thank you so much and thanks for being on the radio.
Oh, no problem.
Cheers, bud. Thanks. Sorry about that.
Hey, no bother, so cheers.
Hey, thanks, Liam.
Cheers, bud.
Bye, mate.
Bye.
Bye. Hey, he was good.
That was brilliant.
He was good. That was amazing.
Oh, he was freaking out there.
I loved at the start, though, when he was a bit like, I don't know if I'm going to sing for you, actually.
Yeah,
but
I'm
then,
not warm.
I thought he was going to sound terrible. He sounded great.
Yes, he sounded
all right. He sounded good. If you can't do the Teen Awards or something,
yeah,
we'll give him a shout.
Maybe he will be down in London.
Stick a balaclava on him. We'll just say it's you or something. Niall, thank you for coming in today.
It was great.
It's really good to see you.
You too.
I'm really happy that there's new music and I'm really happy that it's great. When are we going to get the album? When is it going to be finished?
Later on in the year, I'd say.
Oh, that's vague.
Yeah, I know, because I'm not finished yet.
Niall.
I honestly, I'm not even finished yet.
Right.
I don't think there's any point, beating around the bush anymore. People used to be like, I can't really tell you, you know. But I haven't even finished it.
It's not finished.
I'm 3 songs off finishing it, and then I'll let you know then.
Okay, wicked. Well, come in and see us when it's all done.
Cheers, bud.
All right, cheers, Niall.
Thank you.
Bye, mate.